Leadership is getting redefined by digital technology. We're seeing a much more networked world and the rise of the distributed autonomous organisation where it's unclear that who's in control. The traditional command and control hierarchies we've seen in the past, I think, are getting taken apart, and the more successful business models, the ones we're seeing performance through, the Silicon Valley startups that have grown so quickly, and now the biggest companies in the world have very flat management structures and very networked. The freelancer population is rising, the portfolio worker is rising. So we're in a much more networked world where leadership is about influence and being part of this network and knowing how to play in a network. But the notion of command and control leadership, I think, is disappearing very quickly. Ironically, as we're digitally immersed, your human skills are what really matter. We can see this in the jobs data. The jobs that get paid more and tend to be associated with better outcomes and growth have high levels of emotional intelligence and social interaction. So I think these sorts of skills are vital alongside the technical skills for the digital economy. The thing that excites me about the future a lot is artificial intelligence. I think it's been given an unfair run in the whole science fiction world of Terminator and the sort of concerns people have about job replacement and job loss. There is another side to it, and this is incredible benefits for humanity in terms of more efficient operation, safer operation. The most dangerous part of the car is a human driver, and we can engineer that out via automation. And our data shows this happens right across industry. For a lot of jobs in mining, manufacturing, are repetitive, unsafe, and we can start to automate them out. Even in the services sector, a lot of administrative tasks can be automated, and we want to do that. We don't want to lose the people, though. We want to put them into a space where their creativity and judgment is exercised so they get a better outcome. So automation and artificial intelligence has this huge boon to humanity. I think the concerns about the machines taking over are overdone. So I'm going to flip it around and look at the artificial intelligence thing from the negative end, and I think it's all about how we're adopting it, how we're adapting to it, and I'm not sure we're doing a terribly good job. So our data is showing the average hours worked per Australian per week is continuing to rise. A large study, or population-wide study published in the medical journal Lancet, shows us that if you work more than about 55 hours a week, you've got a 1.3 times higher risk of a heart attack or a stroke, which is a pretty concerning statistic given how a lot of us work. All this technology seems to be pushing fewer people into higher paid jobs with very long hours and high stress, whilst a lot of the middle income bracket, this has absolutely happened right across the United States since the global financial crisis years, they're doing it really tough. The middle income bracket in the US has not seen an income rise. In fact, a lot of them have seen their income in real terms decline since the global financial crisis years, and in Australia wages are pretty well flatlining. So we're missing out in that chunk of the economy, but it's not great for the people who are in these high-tech jobs who are working very long hours. They have a lot of stress, which isn't productive for them either. So at the moment we're not adjusting our society terribly well to the digital revolution. That's what scares me, is that we forget about the social equality impacts and we forget about quality of life as we embrace all this digital technology. It's a good servant but a bad master.